5 years on Tinder, swiped right 2 million times and got 1 date. It's time to Thailand max, bro. Here's the Tinder account for this guy, 26, and it shows he swiped 2 million times. Out of the 2 million right swipes, he got 2,000 matches, 1,269 chats, 1 date. Now, initially when seeing this, I immediately thought I would really love to see what his profile says. I also thought, how did you chat with 1,200 people and only got 1 date? I understand that a lot of people will ghost you. I get that. But what's happening? Shall we take a look? As it would turn out, one of his images, for some bizarre reason, was this. Unbelievably cringe. I don't think that this is a matter of like problematic. This is a matter of cringe. And I don't know what universe you would ever put that on a dating app. Oh my God. The fact that 2,000 people matched and 1,200 typed at you despite this is incredible. And other people have pointed out the song choice that he had on his bio was an interesting one. He's got a backhoe. It's Caterpillar Yellow. He's a heller of a feller. A drinking storyteller with a DUI. He's illegal to drive. Some crazy vibes here, man. We've got some really crazy vibes, man. I beg you to listen to the song. So is this like satire music? Like that one guy, Little Dicky. Yeah, is it like that? Is it like Little Dicky of Southern rap? What have you listed, Bach? I don't listen to music because I don't want to get judged for my music, okay? No, it's serious? Oh no. No. This isn't serious, dude. Is like the fan base also serious? I live in rural Iowa. I can tell you this is 100% serious. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Why would you tell me this? So like, this is what I mean, guys, when I tell you, if you're struggling on a dating app, there's probably a 90% chance, maybe higher, that the problem isn't you. The problem is your profile. And if you ever needed more evidence, it's this. My profile is meant to scare away normal people. Okay, a profile is meant to scare away people who aren't interested in you, not meant to scare away everybody. This is proof you can get matches with an abysmal profile. Correct. I'm not exaggerating, dude. This is every dude where I live. I've said it before. I will say it as many times as I have to. Although I think Tinder is like pretty mediocre. I don't think people use Tinder anymore. Pretty sure it's like Hinge and Bumble are the better places to go. This is foolproof advice, chat. If you are a man, a straight man in a city who would like to date and wants to use a dating app, for the love of God, you should see what you're up against. Swipe through some male profiles to see what you're up against and tell yourself, did my page stand out at all? Or was it just the 600th guy that was holding a fish? Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Know thy enemy, okay? Know your competition. Do some research. See what you're up against. I think he's just scary. And then somebody else found this, which is even more evidence that the original tweet doesn't make any sense. It is in fact not time to Thailand Max. It is in fact time to change your fucking bio to not be terrifying. If you're not trying to go fishing, I don't want it. My idea of a vacation is going to the desert and looking for snakes for a week. I may or may not own currently 33 snakes. Okay. I actually do think the last sentence is pretty dope, and people who own snakes are very cool, and I do want a snake. But if you think you can't have a relationship with somebody else if you don't have all of the same hobbies, you are closing the door on yourself. You can actually be a fisher who likes to go on a week-long fishing trip and be dating a goth girl who does not want to be in the middle of the desert, burning her skin off, getting unbelievable levels of fucking skin cancer on her precious pale skin. She's not built for the outside. She's built for IHOP. To close that door on yourself is insane. This is peak self-own. Being like, if you don't want to go out in the desert for a week with me, I'm not interested. You just told yourself, you just told the entire world. By making this profile picture, you're saying, I actually don't want to date Susu. You can in fact go on little vacations to the desert to collect snakes and come back home and bring them as prizes for your IHOP goth GF. This is why I've said many, many times before, guys. If you're struggling on dating apps, there's probably something on your profile that's scaring the hoes away. What's a good first picture in your opinion? Contrary to popular belief, you should in fact not include a photo. Your first photo should not in fact be a group photo. Your first photo, this is bold, personally, this is what I've always thought is a good photo. Some type of like you at a landscape of some kind. Whether it's like you're at a museum or on a cliff or something, there's some mountains behind you, there's snow. Ideally, it's a photo like this, and the person is about this size. Maybe there's some nice, like, scenery or whatever. Personally, I feel like this is always a solid, good first photo. A photo of you from far, looking like you're having a good time. Just showing that sometimes you can go outside and have fun. Doesn't mean you're always going to go outside and have fun, but sometimes you can go outside and have fun. Also, doesn't have to be a landscape. It's just that landscapes and, like, outdoor lighting is so nice, which is a good way to cheat. But like, it can also be a cityscape. At the very least, once a year, you're down to maybe go out. Maybe plan a dinner with your partner. Because here's the thing, if you aren't willing to go out ever, even once a year to plan a dinner for your partner's birthday, maybe you shouldn't be dating. I don't know, if you never want to go outside and interact with the world ever, it's possible that maybe dating is not for you, which is fine. But I think once in a while, 1, 2, 3 times a year, you should be able to go outside, have fun and stuff. Chat, my friends describe me perfectly. I am the most antisocial social person on the planet. I make plans, and I'm like, oh, that was so much fun making those plans. And then the day of the plan comes, and I'm like, but I don't want to go outside.
I just post pictures of trains.
But I hate going outside.
Still works.
But then I have so much guilt in me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go outside. And then I always have fun and I come back home and I'm like, actually, that was a lot of fun. To the me that made those plans, great job. To the me that forced myself to go outside, great job. That was actually very excellently planned. You deceived me, you tricked me, you got me. I was expecting to have no fun and then I spent time with family and friends and had a great time. Epically owned. Me. And it happens every time. It happens almost every single time. It's quite unacceptable. I think that's a good first photo. Good first photo is you try and take up like a ninth of the screen. I think that's a good rule. And then like your next photo can be you with friends. And then the next one after that can be you, like your face closer up. Your bio, I don't know, but just be fun, right? Just like be fun and kind of honest and just try and be funny. Denim's trying to single out the manlets. First of all, if someone would decline you for such a shallow reason, why would you want to be with that person anyways? That's the stupidest thing on the planet. 2, you are not abusing clothing enough. You'd be surprised what a good outfit will do. People who filter by height actually save you a lot of trouble. Can you imagine going on a date with someone and then they're like, oh, you're shorter than I thought you were. Okay. And then you have like the most boring date on the planet because they've already decided they don't want to date you. And then you have to go home depressed because you just wasted time of your precious life. Like, what the hell? You should be grateful that those people don't waste your time. All of that was just to say, chat, this is peak cope. This is peak cope. 5 years on Tinder, swiped 2 million times, got 1 date time to Thailand max, bro. If you've swiped for a full week and you don't feel like you're getting a lot of matches, there's something wrong with your profile. Maybe your first photo was bad. Maybe the order of your photos is bad. Maybe your bio is just kind of boring. But I will tell you, chat messages, #1 biggest mistake. Spending too much time talking and not enough time planning the next hangout. There's no reason to spend days on end talking. Just plan a coffee date. Every hour that goes by is another hour this person loses interest. Ideally, within 24 hours, you've sent a message. Or like, find a weird food. This is, okay, unironically, best advice. Find the weirdest food place in your city. Or like the weirdest coffee shop in your city. Like one of the most bizarre ones that you can find. Okay? Find a place you really like. But also has some weird items. And then say, have you ever had like, I don't know, fucking ham in a pie or something? I don't know. Pick a weird item. Even just like, have you ever had good pineapple on pizza? No. And then depending on their answer, you can change it. You can be like, do you want to? Or, thank God you have some fucking class. There's this really good pizza shop that doesn't sell pineapple on pizza. You want to go? I'm free next week. Or I'm free tomorrow. Or I'm free this weekend. Because it doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to demand that that person say yes or no in that moment. If you hate going outside, then you have to use apps. In which case, if you're going to use apps, have like some strategy. Don't just fucking half-ass it and then be upset that you... Can you imagine writing a paper the day the paper is due and then being mad you didn't get an A? Being like, but I spent 5 minutes on it. What the fuck? What do you mean you're not giving me an A on this? What the hell? It's the same thing. You spend like 5 minutes on your profile because you hate every second. You're like, I just want it to be over. And then you get upset that you're not getting like thousands of matches. It's like, dude, think for a second. Think. Also, don't you need some personality for Thailand too? This guy won't get anything there too unless he pays high. I just, not to be woke or whatever, but like, I actually feel really bad that we're exporting like the most awful fucking versions of us out there. What to do if you don't have any photos of yourself? You got any friends or family members? Ask them to take a photo of you next time you go outside. Trust me, I know it's hard. Trust me. I have to beat the part of my head, the area in my brain that's like, oh, you're asking to take photos? You're so cringe. Oh my God, you're so cringe. Did you just ask that stranger? You're really going to ask that stranger to take a photo of you? Okay, I know they said, yeah, we would love to. We'd be happy to. And they took a bunch of photos and then asked you if you wanted more. But they actually hated every fucking second of it. And they want you to die now. They want you to walk into income. I just ignore that part of my brain that's screaming at me the entire time. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's just asking for a photo. It's like, literally, it's fine. It's like literally one of the most normal things on the planet. It's fine. Which is also why I believe it can work for anyone. If I can do it, if I can force myself out of my shell enough to ask a stranger to ask a photo, you guys can. All right? Also, what are they going to say? No? Oh, boo-hoo. No, they said no to you. Oh, your life is so hard. This person said no. Like, fucking grow up, you baby. Just fucking do it, pussy. Anyways, that's how I rationalize it to myself in my brain, okay? Please comment, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please like the video times 100. Please do that. It takes 2 seconds.